Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, as always, for being here with us on Fox Weather. Right now, it's 3 o'clock on the East Coast, noon out west. I'm Ian Oliver, and this is Fox Weather Now. This is what we're recovering from today. The scenes coming out of places like Rhode Island, coastal Massachusetts especially, snow that hasn't been seen in this magnitude in decades. In Providence, we get the all-time record for the whole state of Rhode Island, right in the capital of Providence, and it bested the blizzard of 1978, which is most certainly, for anybody that has lived in New England for any period of time, you say blizzard, the benchmark storm, the storm of record was 1978, and to edge that out by a big margin, actually, in Providence is saying something. There's the next snow chance. We've got this clipper. It's bringing some snow up across the Great Lakes region, starts to race across the Great Lakes and into the Northeast, moving into the early part of the day tomorrow. A burst of wet snow, but enough that we have to watch for a slick commute. Those trends that I mentioned for the early part of next week, not so good. We'll talk about all that coming up.
Today, New York is back up and running thanks to the city workers who worked long shifts to clear our streets, keep our public transit running, and respond to emergencies, as well as the everyday New Yorkers who did their parts to shovel sidewalks, clear a neighbor's stoop, and stayed off the roads when conditions were hazardous.
Yeah, NYC was entirely buried through the second half of the weekend, but in spots, it's back to business as usual. Schools are back open. Millions are back on the streets, turning that fresh white snow into the slushy mess that it becomes, and then something entirely different as you move several days beyond a big snow like this. Let's check in with someone making a New York City trek of her own, Fox Weather Meteorologist Haley Meier. Haley, if you visit all 5 boroughs in a day, you either ran the New York City Marathon or you're you with your little tour today. What have you seen across the city?
I mean, Ian, it's really been eye-opening to see all of the different boroughs and how well they have or have not been able to respond in the wake of this. I mean, you heard Mayor Mamdani Sot saying New York is back to normal. New York is 5 boroughs, and this is Staten Island behind me. You can see school buses literally stuck in the road. They cannot get by. That school bus has been stuck for close to 30 minutes. And I've seen not just one, not just 2, but 3 or 4 school buses stuck in just this one area. And so, while yes, maybe kiddos could get back to school in Manhattan, in Staten Island, that's a whole nother thing. And a lot of teachers that work in separate boroughs across New York City live in Staten Island. So that's the real concern. A lot of people have taken to X to post some of their concerns. I'll read a couple of them to you. Someone goes, there's 5 boroughs, right? Not 4. Just asking. Doesn't seem anyone is working sanitation on Staten Island. The next X post from New York Rangers, MS New York Rangers, Staten Island is a mess. Many roads aren't plowed. With temperatures dropping, the roads are going to be all ice. How are buses and cars getting through? And I think that those are valid concerns because clearly buses and cars are not getting through right now. Thankfully, I was able to talk to a couple people and just get their perspective on the roads and what's been happening. They said everything that you see that's plowed right now was done by locals helping neighbors. And most of this, they've only seen 1 plow that went by, and that was while the storm was happening, when the first few inches fell. Clearly, a whole heck of a lot more than just 2 inches has fallen in Staten Island. You walk through, this is one area that was able to get cleared, but look at this vehicle. I mean, seriously, I can disappear in the snow. This car is literally buried in the snow. No way to get this vehicle out of the snow right now. I do know that the New York Sanitation Department, there's been about 45 additional resources in the form of trucks and salt plows, everything that they can do to help out. I mean, there's only 3 sanitation garages in all of Staten Island compared to 12 in Manhattan and 12 north over in the Bronx, the 2 other boroughs that I was able to visit so far. But it's just not enough right now. And so one concern that one local was sharing with me is that as people clear off their own property, so you look over to this home to my right-hand side, their path is smooth, but a lot of these people are then throwing all of that snow in the road. And so that's why we're seeing these big snow mounds, and it's making it even more increasingly difficult to get people out. And so that's really been the toughest task facing Staten Island right now. I can confirm roads they are icy. I mean, especially on the spots that have been cleared. I'm going to walk around to that road again. Let's see if I can even get down the snow mound, because I'm telling you, it's nearly impossible at this point. It almost makes you lose your breath a little bit too. But kind of walking around in this direction, back out to the main road, just to show you kind of how icy it is in some of these spots. And that's a task that we're going to have to be facing in all boroughs, where temperatures will warm above freezing over the next couple of days, and then the sub-freezing temperatures overnight. That's what makes travel nearly impossible. So there's a little bit of a sheen here. It's very slick and slippery as you walk. I've seen people fall on all areas all across New York City, but just to be able to hear people's takes. I mean, I chatted with a couple of people that were from the United Kingdom. They got stuck in New York City, and they said, well, the UK, they could have never responded as well as New York has been. They were walking in Central Park. And then you come out here and people say, I haven't seen anything like this. It's so bad. And now we don't know where to throw our trash. We don't know when the kids can get to school. And we don't know about when we can get ourselves back into work. And so this is just one of the 5 boroughs. We still have Brooklyn and Queens to go. We'll see what we can do with traffic and also getting out of this area. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge, Ian, but it's really eye-opening to see just the wide scope of impacts and people that you can meet across the United States' #1 most populated city.
Yeah, Haley, great context there. I mean, your experience moving through this Tuesday is entirely dictated by where you're at in the city. And as you showed, coming out of that house, a smooth path, but smooth to what? Smooth to where? Nobody on that street is going anywhere. But we did get 20 inches of snow out of the top 10 storm in history. So, yeah, it's tough when we're talking about a city the size of New York to get everybody back up and going, and it's going to take some time. That's Fox Weather Meteorologist Haley Meier. Thank you.